Hey guys, today we're going to be working on headstands. So first we want to make a triangle with our head and our hands. We want to put our fingertips as far apart as we can to get a good flat base. We want to rest on the very top of your head, not on your forehead, not too far back. Go ahead and bring your knees up to your elbows. This is going to be our starting position for a headstand. If you're just learning them, go ahead and face a wall so you can use the wall to check your balance. And you can do different variations, touching your toe to the wall, just making sure we have a really strong core and that we're very centered. Go ahead and come back down into your starting position and try just going straight up without using the wall. After you become good at balancing, you can go ahead and practice different leg positions such as straddle and split. Make sure you keep your core and your stomach muscles very tight for your headstands. After this, go ahead and turn around. We're going to face the wall. Go ahead and get in your starting position with a triangle with your head and your hands, fingers far apart. Balance your knees onto your elbows and press straight up into your headstand. And come back down. Next, we're going to practice going up into our headstands from different positions. So you can go up from a straddle position and straddle back down. You can also, it's a little more difficult, try to go up into a pike position. Pike up and pike back down. Next, these are just some other exercises you can do while in your headstand. Up against the wall, you can practice balancing on one arm by transferring your weight. You can also practice clapping and holding your headstand. These are just some extra balance activities and drills that you can do. Next, we're going to practice our headstand away from the wall. So go ahead and make your starting position, balance your knees on your elbows, and go ahead and pop straight up into your headstand. And come back down. You can also try the straddle up headstand and the pike headstand. Practice your different leg positions. You can do a stag leg position, switch to a stag. Just different variations of your headstand. You can also practice clapping. Just make sure you do a couple of headstands every day to keep up your balance. Next, we're going to work on our handstands. So a handstand is similar to a headstand, but you're pressing through your hands and your head is not on the ground. To start out, we want to work on some levers from a knee position. So put your good foot out in front and kick into your T and hold it. Work on squeezing in this position. We want a really tight core, pointed toes, straight arms. We want your arms to be in line with your ears. After that, go ahead and step back out into your lunge. We want a bent front leg and a straight back leg. And practice some kicks to the ground. So we kick through our T position, lever up, and we want our hands to touch the ground. After that, go ahead and kick up into your handstand. We want to hit the T position, kick, touch your feet together, T, back down into your lunge. Some strengthening exercises for your handstand. Go ahead and put your feet up against the wall, arms straight, shoulder width apart. You can do some Spider-Man walks up the wall. Get as close to the wall as you can. Make sure we don't rest our body on the wall. That will make our heels be too far behind us, and we won't be able to balance that way. So keep a slight hollow body position in your handstand. You can walk further away out from the wall and practice some one-leg kicks just to strengthen your shoulders and your arms in this position so we can hold our handstand for as long as we can. Next, go ahead and back away from the wall when you get good at that and practice some handstands from the knee positions. We want it to be knee, T, handstand, back down. After that, you can go ahead and practice some press handstands. It's similar to the press headstand, but this time our head is off the ground. We want to try not to jump off of this. Focus on your shoulders and pressing up against the wall to be able to push up into our handstand. You can also try a pike handstand. Those are much more difficult, but they're good practice. Next, go ahead and kick up into your handstand against the wall and do some shoulder presses. This will help strengthen your shoulders. Just push your shoulders out, extended, and then back down. Another drill you can do is walk up against the wall and do some shoulder taps. You can also walk to the side and back to the other side. If you've mastered your handstand, there are some drills that you can do to maintain a good handstand position. This is a blocking drill, so you want to keep your shoulders and arms tight. Act like the ground is hot, and you want to pop off of the ground as soon as your hands hit. You have to keep your body very strong and still. You can also practice walking on your hands around your house or outside in your yard. And if you get good at that, you can also practice rotation handstands. So you want to kick up into your handstand and try to pivot into a half turn. After you've moved your hands in a half turn position, you can also practice doing a 360 turn, walking on your hands all the way around in a 360 turn.